Get gone, get gone, get gone. Fly up on the wall, get gone, get gone, get gone. Oh, fly up on the wall. Well, you're just a little nuisance, but I'm about to lose my mind. There's nowhere I can escape you, everywhere, all the time. Oh, you cozy up to mine and whisper in their ears. 1,000 little cuts, you know my skin will start to tear. Whoa, whoa, I dreamed I could paint my life up on a wall. Got a brush and overalls. Getting good now, look out. Do you hear that buzzing sound? Gonna bring that sucker down. Oh, get gone. Get gone. Oh, fly up on the wall. Well, this time I will be smarter. I will build my walls up high. Kill the messenger with kindness. Turn the blindest of an eye. Oh, you might be fine for some. To me, you're kryptonite. There ain't nothing here for you, so just get out of my sight. Whoa, whoa, I dreamed I could paint my life up on a wall. Got a brush and overalls. Getting good now, look out. Do you hear that buzzing sound? Gonna bring that sucker down. Go on, get gone. Shoo fly, shoo fly, shoo fly, shoo fly, shoo fly, shoo fly, go fly up on the wall.
The Pi Jacobs Trio on Radio Bristol, performing in the 3rd Street Coffeehouse studio in Roanoke from the new album Soldier On, Shoo Fly. Pi Jacobs, Zack Hall on bass, and Adam Hall on dobro. Welcome in. It's been a while. Let's catch up. First of all, I hear that you had an official showcase recently at Americana Fest in Nashville.
Yeah, we sure did. We just were there last week, and we played the Vinyl Lounge. It was really fun. Some press came, so we'll see if they write about it. And yeah, it's been going great. I think that, the showcase was probably tied to being on their chart for 4 months with the new record. So it's exciting. For me, it's exciting. I've put out many albums, as you know, and I've never charted on that chart. So it means a lot to me.
Following you on social media, I see that you're on the road quite a bit. And some folks tour regionally, but you go everywhere.
We do, yeah. But we do this run, Nashville to New York or New York to Nashville, every fall for the last 5 years,
Yeah,
guys.
a bunch of times now.
So I think that started when we were working with Traviana out here, but then we just like it. It's our annual thing, and we always have a really good time.
And I'm sure your audiences welcome you back each year. Let's talk about this new record, Soldier On. How long was this in the making?
Well, I started writing the songs. Our previous album, Two Truths and a Lie. We put that out, unfortunately, in February 2020. So, a year's worth of touring got canceled, and it was hard. So I started writing the songs for Soldier On, during the lockdown. And then sort of the years a couple of years after the lockdown as we were trying to get back to, quote, normal, and so I like to say that this batch of songs are happy sounding songs about sad things, because I was not in the best of mood during those years.
There are a lot of songs like that. You hear it and it's got a cool melody and you're singing along in the car or whatever, and then you realize, whoa, dang.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yep.
It's a doozy.
Yeah. I like that, and also like I feel like it's my way of sort of cheering myself up, because I want to write about things that are meaningful to me personally, but at the same time I know that I'm going to be out there singing night after night, and I do not want to bum myself out all the time. So I think that's one of my little tricks, is the tough subject with a happy sounding song.
Well, mentioning that you don't want to bum yourself out playing the songs night after night, you did do a concert on DDTV, the album Two Truths and a Lie, and that live performance became a live album. And on that album, you decided to record an intro to each song, giving the background of the song. And my goodness, a lot of the stuff I never knew in all the time we've known each other and talking on the air and such. And I wonder if when you write a song and you work out whatever life experience that you had that prompted that, or trauma or whatever, do you find that you've got to work not to relive that when you're performing the songs?
Yeah, sometimes, but songs can take on different meanings. I like to leave enough space in them for them to morph and change. Or I can look back and go, oh, that doesn't hurt anymore. Good, But I'm so glad that you like that album. I recorded those intros separately during the pandemic, because we had this live album that we had made at Diddy, and I was thinking a lot, too much, about like what each song meant to me. And so I recorded those, I went back after the fact and told the story of the songs. And after that thing came out, I felt so exposed. I'm just like, I don't know why I did this album this way. But I'm glad you brought it up, and I hope people like it.
Oh, I enjoyed it and appreciate what you did there. And but you might feel like on social media when you post something like, oh my gosh, I overshared on that one.
Oh, I really overshared in a big way. Yeah, but I'm glad that you liked it. And the point of it was to be that, I have trauma. Everybody has trauma, so I just figured, mine is not, it's not that unique, and everybody can relate, and that's the point.
Yeah, and as an artist, you've got to be vulnerable. You have to bring people into your story. And you, quite honestly, listeners can tell if it's not real.
The more I do this, the more I'm like, you just better tell the truth, Pi, because people can smell the difference, if you're being authentic or not. I think telling the truth is way more important than being super good on your instrument or super great singer. I think that's what makes people excited, is when you are saying something that they can relate to.
Talking with Pi Jacobs on Radio Bristol, the Pi Jacobs Trio performing in the 3rd Street Coffeehouse studio in Roanoke for this session. The new album is Soldier On. I'm Luke Church. Let's hear another song from this new record. What do you want to do for us?
Well, let's do Too High, Too Low. And I wrote this one with Ted Camp, who's a buddy of ours. And I had the chorus, and I went to his house, and I played him. I'm like, so what's this song about? He's like, it's about being a musician, Pi. So we put in, like, what's the best gig you ever had? That's in the song. And then we put in, what's the worst gig you ever had? All in one. So, you guys ready? 2, 3, 4. I don't get too high or too low. Winning and losing streaks come and go. Take a deep breath and then slow my roll. I don't get too high or too low. Yes, I can. And all the notes that I hit, the stories are on. I feel a wave of applause at the end of the song. At first they're all shy, but now they cut loose. We'll just share a few laughs, 3 chords and the truth. We'll just share a few laughs and the truth. I don't get too high or too low. Winning and losing streaks come and go. I'll take a deep breath and I'll slow my roll. I don't get too high or too low. Don't get too high, too high. I don't get too low, no. I don't get too high, too high. I don't get too low, no, no, no. I don't get too high. I don't get too low, no, 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 no.
The Pi Jacobs Trio on Radio Bristol, performing a song from the new album Soldier On, Too High, Too Low. We were talking earlier about being authentic, and that is, man, that line in there about, you're performing at a bar or a brewery, and they got the widescreen TV with the game on.
Yep.
What's funny
Yep.
is when, everybody cheers and you're like, oh, they must have liked something we did. And then it's like, oh, no, it was a
Oh,
touchdown.
Yeah. But I have had that happen before where someone comes in and is like, hey, can you sing like one, like, Carrie Underwood? And I'm just like, well, no, I'm going to sing like me. But thank you. I'm glad you like it so much.
Yeah, like that girl on TV.
Pi Jacobs Trio on Radio Bristol with Zack Hall on bass and Adam Hall on dobro. And it just hit me for some reason. I mean, you guys have been out with me before, but I just thought, Adam and Zack, did your parents do that on purpose, A to Z?
Indeed. Yep. They sure did. I think that was pretty much the whole reasoning behind it.
We always thought it'd be better than like rhyming names, though. That's tough. Alvin and Calvin, or something like that.
Yeah, A to Z.
And you guys are from Marion, Virginia.
That's right down the road, right down I-81 from here.
The last time we were in the studio together, Pi, you told me that they took you on a culinary tour of Marion.
Yes. It's one of the things we do on the road to keep it fun is we like to do food tourism. And, it can be like really great food or just kind of weird food. Like they had me try, I'd never had a pickled
sausage.
Pickled sausage.
Tijuana Mama.
Yeah.
Regional treat.
Yeah, they had me try that. And
It's all about the local delicacies.
yeah.
And I mean, if you're passing through a culinary mecca like Marion, Virginia, you got to stop.
You gotta go to the
sample
dip
the
dog.
I'm
wares.
going to get you guys back, though, when we go to the Bay Area. I'm going to make you eat some really weird Filipino food.
Great. Looking forward to it. But yeah, she had the dip dog, and that's a Marion, Chilhow area.
It was great.
Legendary spot.
Yeah.
The Pi Jacobs Trio on Radio Bristol. Tell me how you guys met and formed this ensemble. It's been quite a few years, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, so as you know, in 2016, I signed with Traviano, which is part of Mountain Fever record label here in Floyd. They're up in Floyd. And so I came out and I recorded an album with them. And then I got back to Los Angeles, where I live now. And I was like, I don't know any dobro players. And this album has dobro all over it. So someone said, well, you got to talk to Adam Hall. And so I did. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's been, what is that, for 7 years now? And since then, we've made 2 more records. And I just really love working with them. They're great at what they do. And I love the sound of this configuration. We do have a drummer on the record, and he's Butch Norton, who's kind of a rock star, but we can't always take him. So sometimes they get stuck with me doing this. Cute.
It fits the budget.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Enjoyed catching up. Let's hear you perform another song from the new album Soldier On. and that is the second single release from the album, Coyote.
1, 2, 3. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. We chased it off. It keeps coming back, finding new ways in, though it sealed all the cracks. I hate his eyes, that hungry stare. He's watching and waiting for that scent in the air. He wants her so bad. Oh, he's gonna make me sad, and it's cruel either way. He has made his mark. Coyotes always get their prey. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh. He ain't got no fear. He wants his fight. He's tasted blood, now he's got her in his sights. My best defense is acting tough. Oh, I'm standing so tall.